Okay, let's just dive right in. We have a fantastic, really actionable stack of sources in front of us today.
I do.
And our mission is all about social confidence. We're essentially giving you the complete playbook for a New Year's Eve party in English.
Right. And not just, a list of words.
No, this is a strategy for every single moment from the second you ring the doorbell all the way to saying a polite goodbye.
That's what's so valuable here. These materials, they map the whole experience chronologically. We're literally following the flow of a party.
So you know exactly what to say.
Exactly. And which cultural moves to make it, all those crucial social checkpoints. It's a shortcut, really, to feeling confident in what can be a pretty high-pressure situation.
Okay, so let's start at the very, very beginning. You've just arrived. You are standing at the front door.
Hmm.
These first few seconds, they're so critical because they really set the tone.
Mhm.
What is the one thing you have to do the moment that door opens?
The absolute priority, before you say anything else, is the specific greeting for the season.
So you skip hello.
You skip hello, you skip
Yeah.
good evening, you go straight in with Happy New Year. It shows you're there for the occasion, you're present.
Right after that, we layer in what feels like a universal courtesy, something every guest should do.
Yes, you have to show appreciation. The phrase is simple, but it's so important. Thank you so much for inviting me.
And this is usually when you'd hand over a gift, right?
It is. If you brought something, which is, common courtesy, bottle of wine, some flowers, a dessert, this is the moment.
And you don't need to make a big deal of it.
No, not at all. Just something simple like, I brought some wine for the party, or even just, I brought this for you. It's direct, and it's totally fine.
I think what's fascinating here is the power of giving a compliment right away. It's such a key strategy.
Oh, absolutely. It creates this instant positive rapport. You just need to say something nice about the work they've clearly put in.
So on the venue or the decorations?
Exactly. Your place looks amazing, or I love all the decorations.
Hmm.
It's effective because it's a real compliment about something you can see, and it makes the host feel good. It validates their effort.
But here's the situation that trips a lot of people up. What if you're a plus one, a guest of a guest?
Right.
You might not know the host at all. What's the aha move for, navigating that?
You have to make it easy for the host immediately.
Yeah.
Don't just give your name, give them the context.
So you connect the dots for
You connect the dots. The formula is, hi, I'm Sarah's friend. She invited me.
That's brilliant because the host doesn't have to spend even a second trying to figure out who you are.
Precisely. And if you want to add an extra layer of politeness, though it's totally optional, you can add something like, I hope it's okay that I came.
And they'll always say yes.
They'll always say, of course, come on in. But it just shows a little extra respect for their space.
Excellent. Okay, so we've made a successful entrance. We're past the door. We have a drink. We are officially inside the party. Now it's time for the Mingle Masterclass. How do you go from your safe group to meeting a total stranger?
The approach has to be non-threatening, very casual. A simple opening is always the best. I don't think we've met. I'm November.
And then you immediately follow up with what might be the single most useful first question in English small talk, period. This is a huge takeaway.
It is. The question is, how do you know the host?
That question is gold.
It is. It works on so many levels. One, it gives you instant common ground. And two, maybe more importantly, it avoids all the risky topics work, politics,
Safe.
It's a safe, universal way to build context.
So once you're talking, the conversation almost always turns to work. You're going to hear, what do you do? Let's talk about the cultural weight of that.
That's a great point. In a lot of English-speaking cultures, especially in the U.S., that question comes up much faster than in other places.
Right.
And it's not a demand for your life story.
Yeah.
It's just a common way to sort of place someone socially. So when you hear, what do you do? Just remember they mean, what's your job?
And the strategy to keep it going once you've answered is to avoid that dead end, a conversational full stop.
Absolutely. The engine of good small talk is asking follow-up questions.
So if they say they know the host from work,
You follow up, oh, do you work with Jack at the bookshop, or are you in a different department? It shows you were listening, and it passes the conversational ball right back to them.
but even with the best intentions, you hit those lulls, the awkward silence.
It happens.
You can't just stand there staring into your drink. What are some specific, easy phrases you can use to break that tension?
You need low-stakes comments, things you observe.
Okay.
Compliment the party itself. This is a great party, isn't it? Or even the music. The music is really good tonight. They're positive, they're easy, and they don't require a big answer.
The sources also mention physical compliments, which can feel a bit risky.
That's a really good point. We should probably clarify that a bit.
Yeah.
Complimenting someone's eyes or hair? That can be a little too personal for a first meeting. The safer bet is to compliment something they chose.
Ah, okay.
Like their clothes. Exactly. I like your shirt. Or those are great shoes. It's a compliment on their taste, not their body. That's a really important distinction.
That is incredibly helpful. And if all else fails, you can always fall back on the safest topic in the world.
Food and drink. It's always the safety net.
Right.
Have you tried the food yet? Or can I get you a drink? It's an offer, an act of service, and it just smoothly changes the subject.
So once that initial ice is broken, we're settling into conversation. The small talk naturally goes to a few key places that are safe for New Year's.
Right. Food, as we said, is the easiest one. You just keep it simple and positive.
This food is incredible.
Or, did you try the cheese platter? It's really good. You're not a food critic. You're just sharing an experience.
Then topic number 2, which is so obvious for the occasion, plans for New Year's Day.
Yes. It's the perfect question for 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve. And you can share your plans, whether it's just relaxing and sleeping in or if you have some kind of family tradition. It's easy to connect over that.
And, of course, the perfect tailor-made topic for this specific night.
New Year's resolutions.
Yes, it's a great way to show some genuine interest in someone.
People enjoy talking about their goals. The source had some great examples like exercising more or reading 20 books this year.
Or learning to play the guitar.
Yeah, these tangible, positive goals. And you could open that conversation so easily. Just ask, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Or a bit broader, what are your goals for the new year? It just shows you're actually interested in them.
Yeah.
And as the energy in the room starts to build, we get to the more physical stuff like music and dancing.
And again, simple is best. If you want to engage someone, just a clear invitation. Do you want to dance?
And what about compliments?
Don't hold back. If you see someone having fun, you're a good dancer. It's great. Or for something a bit more colloquial and casual,
Yeah.
you could say, you've got some moves. That one is usually said with a smile. It's lighthearted. It's a great piece of native English to use.
Okay, the atmosphere is building. We're at the climax of the evening, the countdown to midnight.
Yes. This is all about shared excitement and the cultural ritual of the toast.
The anticipation really starts to build around, what, a quarter to midnight?
Yeah, about then. And you can use phrases to build that energy with people around you. It's almost midnight. Or just, where did the time go?
And then comes the practical part. You have to prepare for the toast. Everyone needs a drink in their hand.
Right. It's a moment of synchronization.
Yeah.
So you check in with people. Do you have your drink ready? Or a simple grab a glass.
The countdown itself is pretty universal. 10, 9, 8.
All the way down to 1. But what happens after 1 is the crucial part.
Right at midnight, everyone shouts,
Happy New Year! And then comes the clinking of glasses. The toast.
if you're going to learn one word for this, what is the safest, most common one?
Cheers. It's universal. It's safe. It's effective. You can't go wrong with cheers.
But if you want to, elevate it a little bit, make a specific wish.
The source gave some great options. You can be specific, cheers to 2026, or you can use that here's to structure.
Here's to health, happiness, and success.
Exactly. It's a really useful and positive formula.
And you have to remember the actions that come right after the toast.
Oh, yeah. In many social circles, this is mandatory. Be ready for that immediate surge of friendly physical contact.
Hugs, handshakes.
Yes, and offering more wishes. May all your dreams come true in 2026. The midnight moment is special, so you have to be ready to celebrate it outwardly.
Okay, we've toasted the new year. Now let's fast forward an hour or two. The party is winding down,
Right.
and we face the final etiquette test, how to leave politely. Because you can't just disappear.
Absolutely not. That's called the Irish goodbye, and it's considered pretty rude. You need to signal your exit softly.
This is where that great phrase comes in. I think I'm gonna head home soon.
Exactly. Head home is just a little softer and more colloquial than go home.
It gives people a heads up.
It gives them lead time. You're easing your way out, not just slamming the door on the conversation.
And it's also polite to give a simple reason, right? So the host knows you weren't bored.
Yes. A simple, low-effort explanation is perfect. It's getting late, and I have to get up early tomorrow.
But the one thing you absolutely have to do is thank the host properly.
That is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And be specific. Don't just say thanks. Say, thank you so much for inviting me, or this was such a fun party.
And maybe pair it with one last compliment.
Yes. The food was incredible. You did an amazing job. It just validates all their hard work right as you're leaving.
Now, if you met someone new and you actually connected, this is your last chance to make future contact.
Right. And you could be pretty direct. We should do this again sometime, or let me give you my number. It shows you're genuine.
And finally, as you're walking out the door, the final farewells.
The classic safe phrases are, get home safely, or take care. Other good exit lines are, I should get going, or I'm going to head out now. The key is to acknowledge people on your way out.
So that pretty much completes our chronological map of the party. Before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of the most actionable language you should really internalize.
Okay. I would focus on the action words and the colloquialisms we talked about. Really internalize mingle, moving around, and socializing.
Small talk, that light, casual conversation.
Head home, that soft exit strategy. Cheers your go-to word for the toast. And maybe most importantly, the strategy of asking follow-up questions.
And these things work at any party, not just New Year's.
Any social event.
Yeah.
The ultimate advice, though, the thing that cuts through all the anxiety, is just to try. Smile and ask questions.
People appreciate the effort more than perfect grammar.
So much more. And that kind of brings us to our final thought for you to take with you.
Okay.
We talked about how New Year's resolutions like reading 20 books or learning guitar are a perfect topic for conversation.
Right. It moves you from basic small talk to something more meaningful.
Exactly. So my question for you is this. Once someone has shared a specific positive goal like that with you, what is the most valuable follow-up question you can ask that new acquaintance to help them actually stick to that resolution? How can you use your conversation skills to move from a simple introduction to a genuine connection?
That's a great way to start the new year, by thinking about building deeper bonds. Thank you for this really practical guide.
My pleasure.
And to all of you listening, we wish you a very happy and a very conversationally confident new year. Take care.